We are ready to roll with the cosine law. So the last one was called the sine law. I had the trigonomic formula in it, or trigonomic function, sine. Guess what this one's going to have in it? Cosine. Okay, so the cosine law is another tool that we have to solve non-right angle triangles. And the formula cosine law is a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc times the cosine of a. Kaboom! What?
Seems like too much for.
It does.
I'm off thinking.
Oh. A squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a.
Why do we gotta do more triangles? That's all we did in year 10.
Is that right?
Pretty much.
Okay. I want to just point out. See this part right here?
Yeah.
Like, see the floating rectangle? See this part right here? What does that look like to you? No, the formula. Right, like Pythagoras, right? A squared equals b squared plus c squared. So that's what it is. The cosine law is really just an extension, an enrichment of Pythagoras. And you will notice that it's a squared equals b squared plus c squared. Notice that the letters that are over here, like these ones, the b and the c, are always, those ones. And the a is always that one. I think you should do that. I'm going to do that again because I think maybe now you realize what I'm saying there. So the b and the c come from this part of the expression, right? And the a comes from there. Because it's not always going to be a and b and c in the triangle. In fact, when I did the examples, I had to stop and really think hard about what those letters were. Okay? So for example, what's the version when you put b squared out there? Like if I make the front one b squared, this is going to be a and c, right? So it'd be a squared plus c squared minus 2.
And then just be 2ac
Yep.
cos b.
There you go. AC cos b. And while we're at it, let's do the one for c. If you want to use this on your cheat sheet, you can. Like if you want to put the multiple versions on your cheat sheet, you go right ahead. So this one's going to be c squared is equal to, let me just make my pen smaller. This one's going to be what? A squared plus b squared, right? Minus 2 AB cos C. I'm already tired.
You always tired, come on, man.
I know, yeah. That's true.
You need to sleep early.
I do. I slept pretty good last night.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you have your morning coffee?
I did have my morning coffee, yeah.
Grab another one.
I'm okay. I'll get through it. I'm better today than I'm going to be tomorrow. Got to be at the airport at 3 a.m.
Oh, wow, that's what it was like when we went to the house.
Yeah? Yeah.
You guys not taking the charter bus?
No, we're flying. Okay, now Mrs. Kozlowski brought up a really good. Pardon me?
The school paying for it?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I know what I'm paying for. Mrs. Kozlowski brought up a good point, and you guys don't have this on your sheet anywhere, do you?
No.
So you need to find a blank spot somewhere to write this down.
All that. Can you just copy?
Do you want to like summarize it? You could just say sine rule.
You should just. Or you can print that. Yeah.
No, we can.
I think.
Put it up here.
You know what? I think you'll more likely to remember it if you write it down. I'll summarize.
No.
I'll cut it down a bit here for you, right? Let's do this.
Come on.
There, so I'm already making it smaller. Okay, so the sine rule is 2 angles and 1 side. So in other words, you know what? I'll wait. You guys write that first bit down. I'll just pause there while you guys are jotting down the
Do we
cosine.
copy that one too?
Yeah, you because the biggest question that kids have, and Mr.
Wait,
Kozlowski,
there's no more space for it.
find some space.
There's no more.
Find some space.
There is no more.
Fine.
Look at them all maxed out.
Ah, that's right.
I put it on mine.
I don't write that small, I'm sorry.
You can put it on loose leaf and staple it on if you want.
Yeah,
Nah, I think I
that's
found
Too
one.
much work.
I found the spot.
Whatever.
Sounds rude.
You're a smart guy, Bodie. You're gonna figure out how to do it anyways. Not worried. So 3 sides.
Okay, wait, do we have to do more triangles after?
Yeah, there's 2. Yeah. Easy. Such a grumpy Gus.
Yes, I am.
Trust me, there's far worse things in this world than having to draw
Draw
triangles.
triangles. Free body.
Huh.
Triangles are pretty.
They're sharp, ain't pointy.
Exactly. What if we kill drums?
Well, I'll be one less exam for me tomorrow.
Right on.
What's up?
Thanks for thinking of me. Okay, so 3 sides, that's easy. What did I just do? So if you have 3 sides, then you can use the cosine law, or if you have 2 sides and the included angle. So what they mean by that is 2 sides and the included angle. So like A, B, and then this would be angle C. The one that's like in between those sides. That's what they mean. Okay? This will make more sense once we do some examples. Trust me.
That's how I appreciate it. Rather than you write it, I just do it. Something-
Oh, excuse me.
That's it.
Okay.
Hang on.
Right? Oh. When you're trying to solve for an angle, okay, this is, you should have this.
Got it.
You got it? Okay. Now, what we've done here is we've rearranged, is the word I'm looking for, we've rearranged the formula to find the angle. So we've taken a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc times the cosine of a, and we've rearranged it for cosine a. So this is this is what you use when you're trying to solve for an angle. Maybe underline that. Solve for an angle. Cosine a is equal to b squared plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc. Oh, gosh.
B squared, C squared.
Would you like me to write it out for cosine b and cosine c?
No, I think I can figure.
You know what? I had a hard time myself, so I'm going to do it with you.
I don't think it's too complicated.
Well, I know, but I think you got space. So,
I think I'm good.
cosine b. Now, notice, let's see if we can figure this out. The a is here, right? So if the a is here, then we use the other letters here, right? And notice that the a is the one that is subtracted, and these guys are the same ones as down there, right? So cosine b is going to be a squared plus c squared minus the same letter as that, so minus b squared all over 2, and then you bring these letters down, ac. I think I did it right. Did I do it right, Mr. Kozlowski? I think so.
Where is this?
Is this not in here?
I don't know, are you
Oh.
doing, did we miss, where are you?
Oh, where am I? That's a good question. Still on the first page, yeah.
Okay,
We're trying to solve.
yeah, but you've got this in there.
Yeah.
And
Oh, these notes suck.
it says A is the angle, no capital A is
Yeah.
the angle, but that's what I have. So I'm not quite sure where you are.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. We're trying to solve for an angle. We use this one. So yeah, this here. Well, we're trying to right.
Okay, so not this guy up here.
No, yeah, this was from he missed the first slide. Yeah,
Okay,
we're right there.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, when we're trying to
Yeah.
solve for,
Yeah. Are you guys good over there where we are on the note sheet there? It's a little bit confusing, eh?
Yeah, it's just the third one down.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're here right from the start, it's easier. Okay, so that's cosine B. Is there room to write in cosine C?
Did it already.
What is it, Bodie?
Cosine C equals A squared plus B squared subtract C squared over 2AB.
AB. I think you're right. Well done. Okay, so there's like 6 different versions of it, right? Now, what I would suggest is if the diagram, if the question comes, because math teachers are jerks. They'll throw on the exam, they'll throw triangle MNP on.
We know.
Yeah.
Manitoba Public Insurance?
No, that's NPI. MNP, Myers Norris Penny.
That's what I was.
That's what you meant. So what you can do, like if I don't see any reason why you can't just scratch out the MNP
Put AB.
and just put your own ABC on and use the formula. Like who says you got to use MNP? You know, fight the man. That's what I would do.
Am I taking up or no?
I don't think so. I can't imagine how.
Or
Yeah, if you've labeled it, I'll fight someone on that one for you. Yeah,
Just tell them just not to do it.
yeah.
Like, this
That's
is
just
like
jerkish.
shit time.
Yeah,
They're
jerkish.
ABC. Not back then.
Okay, so to use cosine law, we need pairs of sides. Now, you guys don't have. What? Just to use the cosine law, we need pairs of sides and angles. Pairs of sides.
So far.
Hey, Mr. Bennett, last example.
You know what? We've already got. I'm just going to skip that. Let's go right to the example. It says at the bottom there, to use cosine law, we need pairs of sides and angles.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, next.
We need the pair that contains our unknown value and 2 other sides.
We don't have that for scale.
Yeah, I agree. I like our version better of when to use it.
Okay.
I don't think this helps, Lane. I don't like how this works. I never really know, until I actually teach it, I don't know how well it works. Let's go right to the example. This will make sense. How much room you guys got?
We got lots of room. Just kidding, we don't have that much room.
You got enough on the right.
Yeah.
You got enough. Okay. So we have, so fortunately they labeled this ABC, right? And they've labeled this B, so that means that this side way over here is small b. So let's put that in there. It will really help you if you label your triangle, I think.
I think we need to
Yeah,
label for
yeah.
sure.
And this is angle C, so this is side C. And then this is small a right here. And if you knew who the Fonz was, I'd make a joke, but you don't, so. Okay, so what are we solving for? We're solving for C. Can I use the sine law? Remember, you got to have, for sine law, you got to have like a side and an angle and another side or angle, right? Well, here I've got, I got the side and the angle, but I don't have another angle. And I don't know, those aren't equal, are they, right? So I can't use the sine law. I have to use cosine. So I'm going to write, this is the c squared version.
Yeah.
C squared is equal to the other 2 sides, a squared plus b squared minus 2ab times the cosine of c. And I really think it would help to write the formula. Bodhi, you should put the phone down.
The negatory one?
Okay. Give yourself lots of space because we're going to write big numbers here. C squared. A squared is 7.65. 7.65 squared plus B, which is,
How this squared works is like, so 2.65, so 2 of them, right? You need to multiply it?
use the squared button in your calculator.
Oh.
Times
So
itself.
we like combine them like 7 point,
7.65 times 7.65. But you use the squared button in your calculator.
okay, cool.
Minus 2 times A, 7.65, times B, 3.04, times, can we squeeze it in, cosine, 92. I strongly encourage you to write that all out, because that way, at least, if you have a calculator issue, because let's face it, most of the errors that you're going to make here are going to be a calculator error. right? Like you're gonna screw up on typing it in. So if you show me that line, then I'm marking it and I can go, okay, I know they know what to do, they're just screwing up the calculator. Right? Okay, so remember, gotta be in degrees, right? Gotta be in degrees. Kelsey, put the phone down.
It's not calculated.
She had her phone up just seconds ago. 7.65. Now, can we do it all in one step, do you think?
Yeah.
I would encourage you to, because I think you're going to make more mistakes if you, right?
Yeah.
So it's just,
My only concern would be, don't round
Yes.
until the very end.
yeah. Yeah,
Because that's gonna be a problem, that will be a problem.
yeah, yeah. So that's why I encourage you to do it all in one step on your calculator. So we're going to go 7.65 squared. And most new calculators put the whole thing up top there so you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Right? And are you watching something on your phone? Because it really looks like you are. I'm asking you. It looks like you're just watching something on your phone. 7.65 squared plus 3.04 squared. Okay, let's just, you're obviously distracted. Well, you know you are, right? Come on, come on.
It's okay.
Okay, you're gonna need this.
It's going.
I don't care. I just want you to learn that. I really, really do. You know that I care about you, right? 7.65 squared plus 3.04 squared minus 2 times 7.65 times 3.04 times cosine 92 equals, and I get
What do we do after subtract 2?
times 7.65 times 3.04 times cosine 92. You should get
Put it in brackets.
c squared equals 69.387. Do not clear your calculator.
Do we have to put it in brackets?
Nope, nope. Do not clear your calculator.
Gotcha.
Then that's the value of c squared. So how do I get rid of c squared? I have to take the square root of 69.387. Okay, so now you're going to go second function square root. No, not second function square root, sorry. Oh. Some of you just can probably go square root.
Yeah.
Some of you might have to go second or square root alpha answer or something like that. And then equals. And the final answer is 8.3. Okay, I'm going to make the circuit and see if I can help you with the calculator. As I said there, the biggest part here is knowing how to operate your calculator, right? If you don't have your own calculator, if you're counting on me to provide you with a calculator, try to get the same one every time, right? So it doesn't change. And I got to do units, Lane, right?
Yeah.
So this would be in,
The number should be 8 times
hey? Oh, 2 digits?
7.
833, yeah, you're right.
What's
Times.
that name, huh? Because I'm not gonna.
Okay.
3.04.
This one here, it says find the missing angle, right?
92.
So, Brighton, focus, man. My grade 9s behaved better this morning. Find the missing, we have 3 sides, don't we?
Oh, okay, you.
We got 3 sides. You will notice that they labeled it A, B, and C, so that's nice. Right, 3 sides.
Question mark, right?
So label, here's angle A. So this one over here, this is side A. This is side C, and this is B here. Okay, find the missing angle. What's the name of the missing angle? Elvis, what's the name of the missing angle? Yeah, like, is it A, B, or C? C. So, I don't have a lot of space here, do I? I'm going to go cosine C equals, now, how did that formula go again? Which is the one with cosine C in it?
Yeah.
This one here, A squared plus B squared minus C squared. So that's going to be a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2ab. Right, Lane? Here it is here. We wrote it down.
Okay.
Right? Cosine C.
Yeah.
A squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2ab. Right? That's why I suggested you write those down. Okay, so let's fill in what we do know. Cosine C is equal to a squared. A is 6.36 plus b, which is 7.91 squared, minus c, 11 squared, all over 2 times. Now, yeah, maybe you don't need brackets. You just got to go 2 times, right? So that's 2 a and b. That's going to be the 6.36. And the b is,
We have to put that B.
yeah. Okay, so all of that is cosine C. Okay, you try on your calculator, and then you tell me what your answer is. Good thing I was recording all that, and I forgot to do it. Well, too bad he should have been here. The brackets that you use are like this. They're around that whole thing on the bottom. Okay? Okay. Here's what I'm going to suggest you do. I know you want to jump right to the hand-in, but then I know what's going to happen. I'm going to give it to you, and then you're going to say, is this right? I want to make sure before you mark it. Well, that's called practice. Right?
Yes.
That's like saying to the driver's ed instructor, can I just try parking it, and if I get it right, can you count that? And if I don't, well, then don't count it. That's what you're saying. How about you guys try the practice once? I'm going to do the answer here. You guys try this one on your own. Okay? Try practice. Try this one. Try this one right now. Right? Try this one, please, before the class ends. Try this one. What is the length of side B? We've got B, we've got angle B, and we've got the 2 sides here. So we're going to pick the formula that's got B in it. There's the formula. You guys try it. Okay, so there's your answer. Yes, a lot of you will likely, a common mistake would be to forget to square root at the end, right? Yeah, common mistake would be to forget to square root.
Mr. Benny, give us a job on the auto body.
Huh?
Paint something.
Give you a job in auto body.
Paint something like whatever you want to get.
Oh yeah? What do you think?
That thing is boring.
Let's try the angle A one here. So it's going to be,
So we're finding.
I get to find my formula here. Cosine, right.
There it is. Oh, 50 point, yeah, see that? So, no, so I would, because
Oh no, that's not right.
Oh my God.
that is the answer. You got it. And then what we have to do is, if I start with it, so.
Did I get that formula right?
Yes, you did. Close it.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Quick, try it, you guys. Christian, try it. Get off your phone, man. Try it. Practice. I know it's tough. It's not going to get any easier. In fact, it's going to get harder.
Do we have to do algebra for this?
Algebra.
Algebra.
It is algebra.
This is
We might
algebra.
have to figure
Algebra.
and go second function.
How you say that? Algebra.
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 No, it's not.
15.
Algebra.
Okay.
Oh,
Do it,
no.
so I can show you.
Right.
'Cause I won't be here to show you tomorrow.
Right.
Okay, I'll wait. Well, I'm gonna fill in the numbers. I'm gonna fill in the numbers here. I won't do it. I'll just fill the numbers in.
Do we have to do the second function in this? Because I got 105.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
That's okay.
Okay, give me my eraser. Chelsea, give me my eraser.
What do you say?
Please. And I already said please.
Ooh, almost never.
Did you get 105, Mr. Bennett?
So,
Oh, I didn't do the.
Easy.
How to do it?
I get 62.2 degrees.
How did I get 105?
Remember, both of the find the angle and find the side. You have to do at the end. You got to do the inverse cos, or you got to do the square root. That's the part that kids always forget.
Okay, Mr. Bennett.
Right?
Real quick.
I'll do the answers for the other two, just a sec. I'll do the answers for the other two practice ones, and I'll post them to Schoology, and I'll maybe print them out for Mrs. Peslowski tomorrow as well, so you've got them.
Oh, you
Okay.
need me to